Good evening, my DGen family. What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great night. It's getting kind of late here. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. Wow, I got to get to bed soon. I wanted to jump on and have a look at JASMY here before I closed out the day. Guys, we're going to have a look at the chart, and then I want to have a chat with you at the end of the video. So stick around for that, guys. I want to let you know why you shouldn't be getting ahead of yourself, okay? All right, so firstly, over to JASMY, guys. As you know, we had a massive run up all the way just a hair under 3 cents. And then we wicked back below this resistance level in this golden pocket. We're sitting at resistance right now. We wicked inside of here earlier. For me, the most important thing for today was to close this daily candle above the 200-day SMA, which we did achieve. Now I've moved forward, and the next step, I would like to see this daily candle we're on right now close above this resistance level. However, the most important thing to me at this point is that we close this daily candle above the 200-day SMA as well, right? We need continuation to the upside here. I do not want to see this wick back down below the 200-day SMA. Let's stay above there. That's the first priority. Second priority, let's get above this resistance level in this golden pocket and close above that. That would be the second thing I'm looking for, okay? Also, guys, as you can see, I told you guys that this was coming. If you've been around for a while, you know we officially have the golden cross right there. The 30-day SMA is moving up above the 100-day SMA, crossing over there officially right now. Tomorrow, the cross will be confirmed. It will be finished, which means bullish momentum to the upside, right? You got to love those bullish patterns, guys. You got to love those bullish patterns. So very bullish there. If we go over and have a look at the Bitcoin chart, what do we have going on over there? So as we've discussed, guys, as I've mentioned plenty of times over the last week and a half or so, probably about a week, is we have 4 days worth of rejection now here because we have a massive sell wall at around $98,800, right? So that is why we're struggling here, guys. I say this all the time, but I know a lot of content creators have been telling you guys that we're just going to cut through 100K like a hot knife through butter and continue to the upside. That's not the case, guys. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you the truth. We have resistance here. There's a good reason for it. We have a massive sell wall. The bulls, however, are doing a fantastic job chipping away at that sell wall. We have not had any really horrible rejection off of here yet. If we do, we'll probably come back down inside this golden pocket here before trying another attempt later. But so far, the bulls have done a fantastic job chipping away at that sell wall and maintaining this level over 98,000. Well, 97,006 would be really the level they're holding above, but right now we're at 98,279. So they're doing a good job, guys. They're doing a good job. They're chipping away and they're not rejecting hard so far. Now, is it possible we come back down here and ping pong before we come back up and try again? Of course, absolutely. That is 100. We could drop as low as 93 to 94K, guys, and it would that's right inside this pocket. That would be fine. That would be fine. Right? Because we would be setting what? What would we be doing, guys? We'd be putting in a higher low, right? So that would be bullish for further continuation to the upside. So either we come down here and put in a higher low, or we continue to chip away at this until we break through, right? One of the two things. Either one is bullish in my books, okay? So now let's go over to a quick message from a friend of the channel, Neo-Sun. Neo says, Transcosmos, a company listed on the Japanese stock exchange, and JASMY is a joint venture of a next-generation contact center platform in Japan, which applies JASMY's technology by creating synergies between their respective expertise and development capabilities. After forming the partnership a few years ago, Transcosmos is part of the JASMY initiative. Transcosmos has 71 bases throughout Japan and 111 bases outside Japan in China, South Korea, uh, Asian countries, the United States, and European countries and regions. So Transcosmos, a very, very crucial partnership with JASMY. Guys, absolutely love that partnership. All right, so what are we talking about here, guys? Do not get ahead of yourselves, okay? Now, I was just kind of tuning into some other channels over on YouTube this evening while I was, doing some work. And I have to say, guys, okay? I have to say this. We are not in altcoin season, guys. We're not, all right? Altcoin season likely will not be around until, I don't know, middle of January, February-ish, somewhere around there at the latest, okay? I'm giving you the latest. I'm giving you the worst case scenario, okay? Somewhere around that time frame. We have to wait for Bitcoin dominance to drop. It's going to be Bitcoin's show still until the end of the month. Now, this other channel I was watching was sitting there, must have said 14 times, it's altcoin season. It's altcoin season. Yep, altcoin season's definitely here, guys. Altcoin season. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bitcoin dominance is still way up. Bitcoin dominance needs to come down very, very far before we're in altcoin season. You have to understand the market cycle. If you think that it's altcoin season right now, then I would venture to say you have never actually been through an altcoin season before. Okay, so what's happening is amazing and fantastic, and but this is what's called the melt up phase. Okay, so what this means is that a lot of coins are going to start working their way up back to the highs that they were at in the last cycle. Okay, take XLM, XRP, Solana, for example, right? Some of them will set in minor new all-time highs, right? We haven't even seen Ethereum move back towards its all-time high yet, right? We're not even close to altcoin season in that aspect, right? However, that's a good thing, okay? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because the further up these altcoins melt their way up to before the parabolic part of the bull run. Let me ask you a question if you are a JASMY holder, okay? Would you rather the parabolic part of the bull run start at 2 cents, or would you rather have it start when JASMY is closer to 7 to 10 cents? Obviously 7 to 10 cents, right? Because then it's going to go significantly higher than it would have launching off from 2 cents or 1 cent 9, right? So in saying that, guys, same thing with XRP. XRP was 50 cents like 2 weeks ago, right? It's like $1.60 now, right? Would you rather it go parabolic from 50 cents or from $1.60? Right? You see what I'm saying? This is what's called the melt up phase of the market, where Bitcoin has gone in one minor parabolic leg up, and now it's consolidating and battling at the 99,000K level, right? Which is providing an opportunity for the altcoins to start to try to catch up to the price action of Bitcoin. That's what's happening right now, okay? Bitcoin is the tide that rises all boats. That's what's happening, right? This is not altcoin season. You will know, I promise you, you will know when it's altcoin season. This is a minor little drop in the bucket compared to what altcoin season is. And if you want to know, well, how do I know when altcoin season's coming? Well, there's a couple ways that you can know that. One is that you could join our Patreon and be part of our community, and we definitely would make sure that you were fully aware, because we do group Zoom calls there every single day, and we discuss altcoin season. We discuss when to take profits on projects that are pumping. We discuss what to put the profits into, all that kind of stuff. So you could do that. The link is in the description down below. But there are other signs, guys. Your Bitcoin Ethereum pair, right? You got to watch that, right? Your Bitcoin dominance, right? That has to plummet. That has to plummet, right? Right now, it's way too high, way too high. Even though it's been pulled down a little bit, it's still at like 58.60 or something like that, right? It's not even close to altcoin season. Not even close, which is a good thing, right? In fact, I will even show you, okay? I will even show you. Okay, here's your altcoin season index. Okay, look, we're not even close to altcoin season. We're not even halfway to altcoin season yet, all right? So this is another metric that you could look at to know whether we're getting close to altcoin season. Or we could go down to Bitcoin dominance, right? And we'll have a look at this. See, Bitcoin dominance has kind of come down a little bit, but you notice how it's kind of holding support right close to the same area it fell here, right? Kind of a double bottom going on here. But what I think is going to happen is we are going to recover over here, similar to how we did right here, right? We'll come back up again. Bitcoin dominance, it's going to be Bitcoin's show probably until the end of the year, right? Bitcoin's going to continue to do its thing, and Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to reign supreme, right? I wouldn't start even thinking about altcoin season until messed that up. Until we got around right about here, right? When we get below this box, not in it, but well, in it or below it, that is when I would start to consider that altcoin season is starting to kick in. Bitcoin dominance needs to take a violent turn to the downside, not just a little tick like this, okay? This is nice and all, but it's still 58.97%, right? We need to break below 55 to 54 area, and below, that is when I would start to say, hey, altcoin season might be kicking in here, right? So if you see other channels who don't do research and they're sitting there telling you right now that it's altcoin season because altcoins are running a little bit, they're not, okay? There's metrics that you can use that are accessible and free to everyone, right, to determine this stuff. Again, your Bitcoin BTC or your BTC ETH pairs, right? Your Bitcoin dominance, right? So yeah, I mean, you can also look at the time where we are in the 4-year cycle as well, right? How far does Bitcoin run before altcoins start to take over, right? You can look back in history on the charts and see that stuff, guys. It's really simple stuff, right? You don't need if someone's telling you right now it's Bitcoin season or it's altcoin season because a couple of coins have gone up 100, 150%, or a couple 100%. That person has never been through an altcoin season before, so they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, and I'm not saying anything about it. That's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing that these altcoins are running the way that they are right now, right? I mean, look at the month, right? It's good that they're doing this now. Before I want the altcoins to run up a few 100% before the parabolic phase of the bull run, right? Before that, that's awesome. I want my portfolio to 5 or 6x before the middle of January, and then see altcoin season start to kick in. That's what I'm looking for, right? That's when altcoin season kicks in. Okay, so just a little perspective. Don't get ahead of yourself, guys. It's not altcoin season yet. However, it is the melt up phase. Okay, so if you want to know more about this kind of stuff, if you need help, if you need guidance getting through this kind of stuff, guys, and understanding it, because I promise you right now, if you're listening to people, if you don't know what altcoin season is and you've never been through it, guys, this is going to be a disaster for you, because you're going to do one of two things, right? Either you're going to think that you're in altcoin season and you're going to take profits way too early and you're going to miss out on the parabolic part of the bull run, or you'll hold too long because you're uncertain whether that was altcoin season or not. Do not get left behind, you guys. Get over to the Patreon, join our community. We will guide you through this. We have everyone from seasoned veterans to beginners over there, right? A massive community. We do live group Zoom calls every single day. We do one-on-one coaching calls where you can schedule your coaching calls as well. And we also do other things. We look at passive income, node operating, DeFi staking, right? All kinds of stuff like that. How to be proactive with your banks when it comes to moving 6 figures from a crypto exchange back to your bank account, making sure that they don't flag that money, right? We can help you be proactive with that stuff, guys. Again, schedule your one-on-ones with me. Join the group Zoom calls where we can help guide you through this altcoin season. There is no better time than now. Do not try to do this alone, guys. You will regret it. If you don't know what you're doing, seek help, okay? I want to see you all walk away with massive profits in this bull run. There's nothing worse than holding an altcoin for another 4 years till the next one, right? So let's get you set in here. Let's get an exit strategy built for you. Let's make sure your portfolio is maximized for ROI. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, guys. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one.